Hello, everyone, and welcome to another night of terror here on the couch. Tonight, I will be talking about the Frankenstein monster, one of the most terrifying monsters in all of fiction. But first, allow me to get rid of this spooky voice, because I think that it would get annoying after a while. But yes, on this episode, I wanted to talk about Frankenstein. Personally, one of my favorite monsters. And, this is going to be an episode that's going to maybe spark a little bit of controversy, but I don't care because I don't get paid, so, you bring it at me. I don't care anymore. But anyways, yes, Frankenstein has been getting a lot of bad rep. And this is mostly because a lot of people, critics and scientists, are complaining that he perpetuates the myth that science is something that is altogether evil, that it is something that should be feared. And, I can understand what people are saying with this. I think myself that sometimes we're just a little bit too afraid of science, that we view it as something evil, when in fact science is probably the greatest thing that has ever happened to mankind. I mean, science can cure diseases, it can, hey, this entire show is all thanks to science. Look at how better life has become because of this amazing thing. But at the same time, I can't help but agree with the people that think that science and the story of Frankenstein is something that we need to learn something from. And the reason why I believe this is because it's just pretty much right in front of you. I mean, you look at the stuff that we have created in the past 100 years. We're making nuclear bombs and chemical weapons, and we're just constantly advancing. And there's always just this danger that we're going to advance to such a level that we end up destroying ourselves. So I just, when people are losing their lives, I just think that it's just natural that people are going to be afraid of science and that these sort of stories will be necessary. You can throw all the blame you want on Frankenstein and Terminator and 2001: A Space Odyssey and say that they're trying to make people unenlightened and that we should all just go back into nature. But I honestly have to say that they also do some good. They teach us that, this stuff could kill us. We need to be afraid of it. And in my opinion, maybe we need to be afraid of science a little bit more than something like religion or philosophy or, all those other studies. Because, religion, it can kill people. There's a certainty of that. But science can destroy all of humanity, just one bomb. And the argument you can make is that it's not science that's killing these people, it's the people that are killing these people. And I would totally agree with that. But at the same time, you do have to admit that the science is going to be used badly by some people, and that this is the reason why people are afraid of it. Science can be bad, is basically my point, just like religion can be bad and mythology can be bad. And the thing about science, which makes it badder than those things, is that it actually has the power to destroy the entire Earth. So you just have to stop and think about that. And I suppose I could, again, just kind of twist it around in my mind and say that all of them can be evil in their own rights if humans use them wrongly. And I can agree with people who say that. Although I still think that science is really the one that we should really be scared of because it can actually, destroy us all with nuclear bombs. But yeah, I mean, even taking that into account, it does prove that the Frankenstein monster is a very necessary part of this world, and its stories are very necessary for our society. And thank God that we had them, and we're able to stop and say, should we clone that sheep, or should we genetically engineer that cow and give it wings and make it fly and breathe fire? So, that's all I had to say. Anyways, think big, think differently.